times have you had to use your cell phone as an added security measure for your personal and financial accounts? I'm sure a lot of times there. Scammers are now using that to their advantage by hijacking your phone number and a new type of scheme called porting. Now, here to talk to me about this is Aaron Duffner with the BBB. So, Aaron, kind of tell us, how does this scam work?
Well, this is a new form of basically an identity theft scam. And so what happens is that so many of us, we've been talking about passwords, we've been talking about making sure that you authenticate them, that you have multiple ways if you need to change that password. Well, now what's happened is a lot of people get text messages, just want to verify it's you, double checking your identification. Well, what can happen is that people can actually steal your phone number, a couple of pieces of information about you, okay? And then what they can do is they can contact your cell phone provider, change it to another cell phone provider, put it in their name, and now they have access to all of your contacts. They have access to all of your notes. If you leave your passwords in your notes on your phones, it can be a disaster. You
know, because if you think about it, you keep a lot of information on your cell phone.
Absolutely.
I mean, I pay some of my bills on my cell phone,
Right.
a lot of personal information there, text messaging. So what happens if you are a victim of this scam?
Well, the good news about this particular scam is you're going to know very quickly. So if all of a sudden your phone stops working and it only allows you to make, for example, emergency phone calls, you know that this is an issue. So contact your banks just like you would with if you have been or think you've been a victim of identity theft. Contact your banks, contact your phone company immediately, let them know what's happened. And so you just need to take care of that quickly. But the good news is you're going to know very, very quickly.
Do you think these scammers are getting smarter with this type of scheme? Because, you know, it may be different than what it was back in, let's say, 1998 or something like that.
Well, they're getting smarter, and what they're doing is they're shifting based on what works. So it used to be phone calls, it used to be letters. You know, going back to the 80s and 90s, it was all about being careful that your mail wasn't stolen. So we went to a different kind of mailbox systems. You know, you don't see mailboxes on everybody's corner and everybody's curb anymore. So, you know, people are trying, law enforcement's trying, certainly Better Business Bureau hasn't really changed its message, but it just really goes in waves with how they get your information.
All right, great information there, Aaron. Thank you so much. And you can find all of this information on the link section of our website at kview.com. We'll be right back after this.